Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of the 5-Minute Stitch. We are on day 1 of week 7, and as you can see I got a little bit more done on the snail piece that we were working on. I was kind of hoping to have the whole of the leaf finished before this video, but didn't really happen. Been kind of busy the last couple days. I've been working almost every day for the last couple weeks, so I haven't had a lot of time to stitch, and when I do, I don't really feel like stitching because I'm tired from work. Like today, or not today, but this week I only have one day off, which is on Thursday. I cannot split this thread. Speaking of thread, might as well, once again, for those of you who may be just tuning into these videos, explain what I am doing with my thread, because it seems like I answer this question almost every single video. 1, 2, just quickly counting here. What I am doing by sticking my needle between the thread here, it's called railroading. It's a stitching technique that I learned about probably anywhere from 9 months to a year ago. I've been doing it ever since. All it is that when you are stitching, you put your needle between the two strands of fabric, just like this, and that way, when you are pulling your thread through, it not only does it make the stitching lie flat against the fabric, as you can kind of see from the stitches I have already done, they do lay quite flat, going both directions, but it also detangles your thread as you pull it through. At least that's what I've found. I've found that it doesn't tangle nearly as easily. And some people prefer to do it with just the top stitching, like what I'm doing right now and going back over. Me personally, I do it with every single one of them going one direction and the other direction. And I've really found that the quality of my stitching has improved from that. A lot of people who do know what the technique is and have used it fairly regularly has said that it improves the quality of their stitching by quite a bit. And I personally feel it does also. And of course, it's a lot easier to railroad if you actually split your threads like you're supposed to, which I do not do. I do not split my threads before I start. You're supposed to separate all 6 strands out and then combine them back together into 2 strands before you start stitching. I don't do that because I'm lazy. And it would probably solve quite a bit of headache, but at the same time, it's kind of a headache for me to do that in the first place. So, I kind of just grin and bear it. So yes, that's what I'm doing. That's called railroading. You can find a link to the article, the Term of the Week article, in the video description and the description of the blog post that explains what it is and how to do it in more detail. Pretty much exactly what I've told you in the video. But I pretty much get asked this question every single video because, I mean, not everybody watches every single video. I know quite a few people do, but not everybody does, and sometimes I don't even know it exists until a video comes out, and then I get asked a zillion times what I am doing, why I am splitting my threads. Honestly, when I first did the Term of the Week on railroading, which was the second most popular article on the blog, which was, I did it in August of 2013, I think. Pretty sure. Anyway, it was the most popular article on the blog, and not a lot of people had heard about it. I don't remember how I heard about it. I think I heard about it in passing, in one of the Facebook groups, I guess. Like, I barely remember. It's been so long now that I've been doing it that I don't remember how I found out about it or how I got started. I know it was a very recent thing. It was in the last year or so since I've been doing the blogging and things that I discovered it, and I've used it pretty much in all of my stitching since then. And really, the only downside of doing it is that it does slow your stitching down quite a bit. Like, it slows it down a lot. You don't get nearly as much done when you railroad every stitch. And in saying that, we have hit the 5-minute mark, so I'm going to finish this X here. Alright, there we go. We have done a row and a half. I've only got the rest of this leaf, which is identical to this one, on this side to go before I get to doing either the border or the snail. It doesn't really matter. So I will see you guys in the next episode. It's been day 1 of week 7, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!